Hi everyone, good morning and happy Sunday. Wherever you are, I hope that you're off to a great start, or if you're going to have an evening now, then I hope it's a great evening for you. And I am extremely happy because it's a new day. And I want to share something that I have created recently, and it is with food. And so, if you're someone who likes nut butter, such as peanut butter or walnut butter, mixed nut butter, or any kind of nut butters. Nowadays they have everything. There's pumpkin seed, I have these in my fridge and in my cabinet. There's cashew nut butter, and so it goes on and on. You can basically do any combination that you want. And so the other day I was at the supermarket and I saw a package which is like chocolate peanut butter combination, calorie free, and I didn't buy it because it has a lot of chemicals. So I tried to reduce my chemicals intake as much as possible, especially when it comes to food. So I was thinking, I really want this type of food. I want to try this, but how can I enjoy it without the chemicals? And so I thought, okay, let me make it at home by myself. And so I did. I came home, and that weekend I tried out that idea. And so I created my own nut butter with raisins to give it a sweetness. And so what I want to share with you today is a little bit different in that it's a nut butter. It's an alkaline nut butter. And so what is alkaline? Maybe you've heard of the alkaline diet, but basically, just like if you Google it, you can find different entries. But basically what it means is that the foods that we eat, they either create an acidic deposit in our body, or an alkaline deposit in our body, depending on the foods. And so some foods are classified as acidic forming, and some acid forming, and some are alkaline forming. And so ideally, what they say, the experts say that you can, and I'm just referring to my iPad because I went on WebMD for that definition, and it says that if you have a primarily alkaline diet, you can reduce or eliminate problems like arthritis or cancer, and any other diseases that manifest in the body over time, because our food is our medicine. So since my purpose behind focusing on an alkaline food, I'm not doing an alkaline diet 100% because it's quite demanding, but I am incorporating more intentionality to focus on alkaline foods in my food now, in my nutrition, to enhance my spirituality, which is a whole other topic. And so I'm sharing with you today an idea of how to make your own alkaline nut butter, homemade alkaline nut butter for enhanced wellness. And so the ingredients that you'll need, because I searched the chart online, and the most alkaline nuts are hazelnuts and pumpkin seeds, and also chia seeds and pistachios. So I actually have them here, as you can see. And so the way that you can do this at home, all you need is to have your own, your pistachios, and then you have your hazelnuts, and then you have organic chia seeds, and if you want, you can add goji berries. Although for alkaline diets, they try to reduce sugar. They focus on reducing sugar because sugar is acid forming. So in any case, we're not striving for perfection. We are aiming for satisfaction with alignment and with balance and compassion for ourselves, for where we are. It's not about being perfect today. It's just about appreciating that we have a desire to eat healthfully. And so that's what we do. And so you can go ahead, and the way that I do it is I always measure everything, so that way I can insert this recipe into my MyFitnessPal, and that way I can track whatever I'm going to eat. So you can just measure 1/4 cup of some pistachios, which would come out to an ounce actually. Yeah, it's going to be an ounce. Yeah, it's a perfect ounce actually. So the pistachios comes out to an ounce. This is 1/4 cup. And then you can take your hazelnuts. Ideally, you can get everything organic, but the hazelnuts I have here are not organic, which is fine. It's okay, you know. So this is 1/4 cup, and it's about a little bit more in weight because hazelnuts are weightier. So these will be like, you know what, I'm just gonna make it equal, 1 ounce, 1 ounce. That way, for when I'm tracking it, it's like more, yeah. So this is 1 ounce, 28 grams is 1 ounce. So they go inside. And then, I'm gonna do goji berries today. I will not add the chia seeds, because just don't want to. And so you get your package, goji berries, and then I always look at the nutrition information. And 1 serving is 10 grams. So I'm gonna see how much that is. So 10 grams is like about half of 1/4 cup. So it's 1/8 of a cup, approximately. That's almost like, I think it's just 1 tablespoon. So I'll actually do 20 grams. Yeah. Let's see how it comes out, because the goji berries are quite hard. And so, all right. And another nifty idea is I love cinnamon. Cinnamon is amazing, and it's also good for sugar metabolism, for metabolizing sugar. So I'm gonna scoop in, this is about 1/4 teaspoon. Let's just say 1 teaspoon, and it gives it a nice sweetness. And then if you decide to add some water to your nut butter afterwards. So yeah, so I will show you what it looks like. So this is how it looks now, as you can see. And now I'm just going to turn on the grinder. Yeah, and first cover it up and plug it in. Yeah, so you just let it, I don't know if you can see. So you can see that it's really grinding and grinding it, and yeah, I'm just trying to give it a better positioning. There you go. So you can see sometimes I like shake it up. Yeah, so it's really, really getting it in. Okay. Cool. And so that is the process of the little grinder. This is a coffee bean grinder, so it's multi-purpose, which is awesome. I love this little device. And so you just shake it out to make sure that the grains, any little you know, the pieces coat down and settled in it. Wow, it looks really nice. It looks really colorful actually, because the goji berries give it a nice redness. So there you go. And it smells really nice. So this is an alkaline nut butter, homemade nut butter with hazelnuts, pistachios, cinnamon powder, and goji berries, organic goji berries, dried goji berries. And they're very healthy, high in antioxidants. So, you know, just that's the story I'm sticking to. And I'm just going to, the last step is to transfer it into a nice container. I'm just going to transfer it, and you can do so as well when you do your own. And now we can see how much the total volume is, how much the total weight is. And I'm just like, as you can see, I'm just going to invert it into the container. Yeah. And so this way. And it's really cool because the thicker parts of the nut, the fats of the nut, they become solidified, you know, as you mix it and you mesh it all in, it becomes solidified. And that's the thickness of the nut butters that we typically love. And so this is without any added salt or sugar. It's just simple, plain ingredients, as you saw. And this is what it comes out to. I shall show you. So there you go. And it's a total of 79 grams that I have created, or that we have created. I don't know if you can see that. And so I will say approximately it'll be 80 grams total. And I'm just mixing it up now because you see the hard parts of the fat. See, this is fat. When you mix it all up there, it becomes quite thick, and I don't know if it's focusing well, but yeah. And so then I will just enjoy it, and I'm gonna have a try. It's nice. So there you go, homemade nut butter. And maybe next time I'll make a different video on a different nut butter that I made. I made one yesterday, and this one is with hazelnuts, pistachios, and chia seeds, cocoa powder, dark cocoa powder, and a pinch of sea salt. It came out salty, so I'm gonna add water, and I'm gonna let it become a porridge, because when you add water to chia seeds or any liquid substance, it becomes like a pudding. So that's my solution to counteract the salt, because I am more sensitive to salt now. So yeah, this is my home cooking homemade nut butter video. And so we have just made this homemade alkaline pistachio, goji berry, and hazelnut nut butter. There you go. So hope you enjoy your creations, whatever recipes you make at home. And yeah, you just do one day at a time, focusing on self-compassion and focusing on wellness and wholeness and releasing perfection, and just accepting and embracing that this moment now, the way things are now, is absolutely perfect, and that is awesome. So have a beautiful day. And the reason that I made this video too is because the food that we eat impacts our brain. So the way our brain functions impacts our emotions, our mood, our thought, our behavior, and as a result, the way we interact with the world. So this is why food is so important. So feed yourself with love and with consideration and with mindfulness, which is what I strive to do every day, all the time. And it's a work in progress, but you know, that's what we can aim for. So take care, have a beautiful day, and I love all of you, and I look forward to the next video. Bye.